Alright! Hello everybody! Hello Luca, G, Sister Valdix, Zarmegas! Woo! T! Welcome to the stream! It is finally time and hello OA! Welcome back to Rooted Toot Toot and Double! Last time we finished off the little beavers at the end of Route A. That's okay, OA, because we're starting a brand new route. Continue? Do we do continue? I don't know. How does it work? I do think it's a new game. Let's see. Yeah, so don't worry, let's see. How do we do these things? List? Nope. Oh god. It's a really new game? Yeah, it says endings cleared. I guess most of these are just deaths. Okay. There's what to say. Looking all handsome and badass. Okay. So I just go, it has to be new game. Okay.
There I, Natsuhiko. Ho ho!
Oh, there's way less ways to die here. Hello, Ablis, welcome to the stream. Okay. A certain accident traps children in Labo, a nuclear research facility, a quote-unquote nuclear research facility. It is then that the boy is caught up in the mysterious phenomenon. He finds himself recalling the past as if he were living it. Interesting. Okay, so it's a flashback from his perspective, I see. A strange phenomenon indeed. He soon watches once again as a trivial incident causes his peaceful days to collapse. What awaits him at the end is a shocking, cruel truth. Can the past be rewritten? Well, given what that girl at the end said, I'm pretty sure it freaking can. So, let's get into it. Yeah, there's 5 distinct endings. It's probably worth getting them all, since a lot of the other ones for Watosei's route are basically just death. So, let's go! Oh, here we go. This is probably the fear girl.
You have taken from me my closest friends.
Yep. Yep. Is this Berncastle? This is Frederica Berncastle here. God damn. Okay. Wow, I really wish I could have read that, but it auto-scrolled. Is it in the log? Let's see. It is.
You have taken from me my closest friends, and have made me repulsive to them. I am confined and cannot escape. Frederica Berncastle.
Okay, the Old Testament Psalms 88:8. Oh my god, hello, Puppy Voice! I'm so excited. The roar echoes through the laboratory at daybreak. Yep, that's the fear girl, alright. There's probably a good one and an evil one. As if it were a bell heralding the end.
What?
The boy gasped in shock. Yay! The girl screamed beside him. I felt the tremors through the floor. Explosions. Several of them. Natsuhiko? Could this be? Oh, he looks really cool. He's doing the anime thing. You would expect, like, his glasses to go opaque when he's doing this. The boy called Natsuhiko gritted his teeth at the girl's words.
Yes, it is. We didn't make it in time. That girl is going to destroy the entire world.
His words were drowned out by the shrill shriek of an alarm. It's 6:19 a.m. just when it all started. At the 6th Laboratory of Atomic and Biological Organization. a scientific research facility located on the outskirts of Rokume City. An explosion occurred. Calm, automated voice read out an announcement. Security has shifted to evacuation mode. All gates, barring those leading to Area N, have been opened. All personnel, please calmly evacuate to the surface levels. Or, all personnel, please calmly evacuate to the surface levels! In the movie version. Everyone seems to be confused by the fragmentary information. What happened? I don't know, were those explosions? Explosions? In this facility? Where we're doing evil psychic experiments? The announcement continued as if to answer that question.
This is an emergency broadcast. Explosions of unknown origin have just occurred within the facility. From our current understanding of the situation, explosions occurred simultaneously in 10 different locations inside the facility. Fires have broken out as a result.
I don't think he even told why to say this.
Researchers Eraguchi and Kashiwagi, please come to Area 2 post-haste!
Explosions in 10 different locations? Unknown origin? What do you mean, unknown origin? As the men shuddered, a female scientist muttered.
大丈夫よ。この施設には二重三重の防災システムが配備されているんだから。
It's okay. This facility is equipped with layers upon layers of disaster prevention systems.
何が起こっても大規模な災害になったりはしないはず。
No matter what happens, it shouldn't escalate to a large-scale disaster. And even if it does, I'll be long gone. I'm kidding, of course. Of course.
安全は確保されているの。安心して。
Our safety is guaranteed, so there's no need to worry. She spoke softly and gently to quell their fears with hope. But that hope was trampled soon enough. The sprinkler system's not working. Why? Damn it, hurry up with the personnel evacuation. Systems that were supposed to lead their last ray of hope proved to be completely ineffective. Oh boy. They've even confirmed fires in the factory. The equipment undergoing development's going up in flames now. You gotta be kidding me. Do you even realize how much it costs to develop that? We can't let it go up in flames. Put it out manually. There's another fire breaking out in the whole floor. Who can extinguish the flame if nobody can even reach the factory? Chaos and hysteria dominated the facility. Anxiety began to spread. And as if to top it all off, a new announcement rang out.
Heightened readings confirmed in Area N. Emergency shutdown system has been initiated. All personnel, including those in the Area N control room, please evacuate to the surface levels immediately.
The moment the announcement ended, the silence shifted to sheer panic. Heightened readings? Let's just go to the surface level now, to the remote control room. Elevator's no good. Use the stairs, Everyone shouted their lungs out. Gotta shout out your lungs out.
AD を投与しろ。備蓄してあるはずだろ。
Okay, here we go. Let's see what happened to the AD. Hey, Minister AD, we've got emergency stockpiles of it, don't we?
まさかこれを使うことになるとは。
I never thought we'd actually need to use it.
迷うな。マニュアル通りに行動しろ。
Don't panic, just follow the manual. They did their best to adapt to the situation. But it was all too late by then.
非常階段が崩れ落ちただと。
The emergency staircases have collapsed.
エレベーターもすべて停止しています。避難の術がありません。
I wonder if these are the guys who died in that big room. How in the fuck did they die? Yeah, well, this is the generic Moog voice because they don't have sprites. So that's why. This is the voice I give to non-sprited characters. Jeez. Oh, the elevators are offline too. There's no way out.
バカな。なんでそんなことに。
Impossible. How did this happen? Their escape routes were cut off. And they had no way of knowing why. Nobody understood what was going on. Nobody, with a few exceptions, that is. Yeah, Natsuhiko probably got like a psychic message from the theater girl saying,
Hey, I'm going to make this place scream and bleed.
and he was like, oh shit, we have to stop this. And then he went with his friends, but it was too late. Natsuhiko and the girl stared at the collapsed staircase in exasperation.
ちくしょう。全部奴らの仕業だ。
Damn it! This is all they're doing!
まさかここまでの状況になるなんて。
How could the situation have gotten this bad?
どうするの夏彦。
What do I do, Natsuhiko? The girl beside him grieved. Just how much time did they have left? As he pondered that question, the boy looked at his watch, but to his dismay.
Oh, bloody hell.
One of the explosions had broken it. The watch's date had stopped at 9:16. Hands at 6:19. How ironic. Look at all this palindromes going on. Time he'd never forget for the rest of his life.
If only we had gotten here just a little bit sooner. We just were wasting time without other choices.
But even if they were late, there was still meaning in their arrival. Natsuhiko tried to walk off, but the girl grabbed him by the hand.
待ってよ夏彦。そんな状態でどこに行くつもり？
How did Natsuhiko? Where do you think you're going in a crisis like this?
奴らを探しに。
Ooh.
I'm going to find those bastards.
まさか夏彦。
Oh, wait. Natsuhiko. You don't mean...
奴らの計画を阻止するんだ。今からでも僕にできることを。
I'm going to put an end to their plan. I can still do something.
それはダメ。夏彦、頭を冷やして。
no, Natsuhiko, you can't just calm down, okay?
どうして？真城だって僕がここに来ることには同意してくれたじゃないか。
Why? You agreed that we should come here, didn't you, Mashiro?
さっきまでとは状況が違うじゃない。もう遅いんだよ。
The situation's completely changed. It's too late now. We're all about to freaking die.
遅くない。きっとまだ間に合う。
It's never too late. I'm sure I can still make it.
それにどこに逃げても同じだ。だったら。
Besides, even if we do run, it's not going to change anything. So in that case...
Ooh, wow. The moment those words left his lips, a sharp pain ran through his cheek. The girl slapped him.
Ugh.
失いたいの。
Do you want to suffer another loss that badly? Those words gouged out his heart. And then another roar rang out. Exactly, Chase. You get it.
爆発。今度はどこで？
Another explosion. Where?
お願い夏彦。早く逃げよう。
Please, Natsuhiko, let's get out of here already! The girl's pleading voice shook Natsuhiko's heart.
まずは出口を探そう。
Okay.
Jeez, comments too many.
Okay, let's look for a way out of here first.
And then his eyes go back and forth like do.
Time to seek a way out.
Okay. And thus they ran. They ran so far away, looking for an exit today, without knowing what laid ahead of them. And thus the long day that they'd later look back to time and time again had begun.
別の階段を探そう。どこかに無事な階段があるはずだ。
Let's look for another staircase. There has to be a safe one somewhere.
施設内の構造はわかる？
Do you know the layout of the facility?
先に調べるべき。闇雲に逃げるのは危険。
We should look into that first. It's dangerous to run blindly without an escape plan.
サリュー、何をしてるんだ？
Soryu, what are you doing?
今この施設内の地図を検索する。
I'm looking up a map of the facility.
先ほど崩れたのは外周灯の非常階段だと思う。
I think that last broken staircase we saw was the outer ring and emergency staircase. Outer ring emergency staircase.
隣の内周灯にも非常階段があるみたいだね。
Looks like there's an inner ring emergency staircase nearby too, huh?
よし、じゃあまずはそこに行こう。
Okay, let's head there first.
え？なんでこんなに早く火災が？
Fire? How did fire break out here so fast?
まさか施設内の人たちを逃がさないようにしているの？
Don't tell me it was set here to prevent the people from escaping the facility.
ここは危険だ。別の道を探そう。
It's too dangerous here. Let's look for another path.
僕は隣の第2エリアに続く道が無事か確認してくる。
I'll go check if the path to Area 2 is safe.
了解。気をつけて。
Roger, be careful. He ran with all the courage they could muster to escape from the facility and survive. In the midst of their path.
Huh?
Oh, hello, Yuri. You're probably the good psychic girl. Yep, she probably escaped from Area 0, the true lab, didn't she? I wonder if she has like an evil twin sister or something. He ran into her.
ユーリ？
Oh, never mind. He knows her.
Yuri?
There stood Yuri, in quotes. Why in quotes? Oh, so she might have escaped. I see. Okay. Oh my god. Natsuhiko is like is like a late 90s, early 2000s harem protagonist, isn't he? He's fucking Keitaro Urashima. She probably dropped by his house, and then both Salyu and Mishiro just like also joined and everything. And he has a mom who's never home because she does all her work. Oh my god, this is amazing. The girl who lived in Natsuhiko's home. The girl who was supposed to be waiting for them at home. The girl who shouldn't have been here.
What's Yuri doing?
Natsuhiko gazed at her in astonishment. Yuri, oh, why did you come here? Sadly muttered this.
ユーリこそどうしてここに？
What about you, Yuri? Why are you here?
家から出られたのか？
You left home?
As he asked this question, Natsuhiko thought back and recalled the journey that brought him here. Yeah. Eventually, Yuri spoke in a lonely voice. So that's what happened. Oh yeah, she's totally super psychic. She probably just read his mind and smiled as if a weight had been taken off her shoulders. At that moment, a flash flickered right beside them.
ユーリ！
Yuri!
Whoa! someone is trying to take this facility down. Natsuhiko swiftly lunged at Yuri, and not a second later, a shockwave struck them. Ah! Natsuhiko and Yuri were blown away. In the split second before they hit the ground, the events that led up to today flashed before Natsuhiko's eyes.
It all started a week ago. Go. How did this happen?
The answer lied in his memories. It all began that fateful day. 6 days ago. September 10th, 2030. Back before anybody had even expected things would turn out this way. Hello, Burncastle. Welcome to the stream. That's true. It's weird that he gets a sprite, but fucking Watase almost never did. Back when everything was still peaceful. Eventually, in the deep depths of his fading consciousness, awake, a voice called out to him. Or perhaps it was merely a memory of such a voice. He heard that voice as he lay beneath the whitewashed tomb. And then time began to move. Oh shit! I'm so glad you guys can see that. Start of the first day. Ooh. Some Majora's Mask shit's going on here. For sure. Natsuhiko, wake up. You're an RPG protagonist, and I'm your mother here to wake you up. When Natsuhiko woke up that day, he found himself on his own bed. Which was only to be expected. He had always slept and woken up in this room for as long as he could remember. He got up, put on his glasses he had set aside, and then stretched his arms out wide. He then felt as though he'd awoken from a worrying dream. He couldn't remember what it was.
Look at my lovely non-broken watch.
A cursory look at his watch showed that it was 9:10 at 6:19. His watch was perfectly measuring the flow of time today, as per usual. Not even once had it broken these past 10 years. He climbed out of bed, changed into his uniform, and left his room.
This is going to be a completely normal week. I can feel it. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Once he had entered the living room, he heard some light humming coming from the kitchen.
Ohayo.
Good morning.
Once he called out to her.
Ohayo.
Who's talking? It's probably Yuri. Good morning. The one humming cheerfully replied. Newscaster on TV was rambling on in a matter-of-fact tone of voice.
次のニュースです。
Next on the news.
今朝未明、6名市の BC トレーニングセンターに過激派団体による怪文書が届きました。
Oh, there are terrorists. Interesting.
Early this morning, Broken Bay City's BC Training Center received objectionable literature from an extremist group.
先頃行われた BC セミナーとの関連も指摘されており、警察は市の保安課と共同で
A connection to the recently held BC seminar was also identified. The police are now working with the city security department too.
Natsuhiko casually let the news in one ear and out the other, thinking to himself.
Almost time for her to wake up, huh?
As soon as that thought crossed his mind, he heard the living room door open. Yep, there's Yuri.
Ohayo, Yuri.
Good morning, Yuri.
光頭おはよ
Hikari Mashidan. Good morning. Yuri sank onto the table as she muttered the nickname she had for those two. And right around then, the other girl came out of the kitchen.
う。ちょうどご飯ができたとこだよ。
Oh my god! He is a harem protagonist. Jesus Christ! Good morning, Yuri! Breakfast is just about done. He really is a fucking harem protagonist. Oh my god! Brightly sounding the morning call was Mashiro, Natsuhiko's childhood friend, which ensured that she would definitely, absolutely not win the jeez, win the freaking prize of Natsuhiko's heart. God damn it! Why did the childhood friend always lose? Yuri was about to fall back to sleep before Mashiro's voice woke her up. Yeah. Yay, food time, food time.
今日のメニューは
What's on the menu today?
ハッシュドポテトにベーコンエッグ、サラダにオムレツにオレンジジュース。
Hash browns, bacon and eggs, salad, omelets, and orange juice.
いわゆるアメリカンブレックファーストだよ。
A classic all-American breakfast.
おお、朝から充実してるな。
Wow, starting the day off with a full meal, huh? You really take that complete breakfast thing in the commercials seriously.
You bet your ass I do.
美味しそう。
Looks delicious.
さあ、それじゃ皆さん、手を合わせて。
Now then, boys and girls, put your hands together.
いただきます。
Thanks for the food. Thanks for the food.
Thanks for the food.
And thus they began their breakfast as usual. So Salyu is the newcomer, I see, to this group.
美味しい。さすがマシロンだよ。
Yup, it's delicious. Just like you'd expect from Mashiran.
ああ、よくあんな短時間でこれほどのものを作れるもんだ。
Yes, it's amazing how you can make all of this in such a short amount of time.
慣れだよ、慣れ。もう半年も作ってるんだもん。
I'm just used to it. I mean, I have been doing this for over half a year now. Mashiro gave an embarrassed grin upon being complimented. Just another typical breakfast at the Shinkawa residence. I wonder if Natsuhiko has like a horny best friend that is like,
Dude, Natsuhiko, you're so lucky living with all those chicks. I bet you bang them 24/7, huh? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I bet he does. I wonder.
Now that I think about it, it's a little strange, huh? We're not even family.
There they were, all sharing a meal at the same table. None of the people here were related. The only family Natsuhiko had was his mother. His father passed away before Natsuhiko could remember. His mother worked hard to support them, to the point she became a serious workaholic. She spent most of her time at work, seldom returning home. As Natsuhiko sat lost in thought, a concerned voice called out to him.
ヒコリン、ご飯が進んでないね。お腹でも痛いの？
Hikorin, you barely touched your food. Does your tummy hurt?
ああ、いや、大丈夫。じっくり味わって食べていただけさ。
Oh, no, I'm fine. I just want to savor the food as I ate.
よかった。
Really? That's good. This girl's name was Yuri Kotono. She was Natsuhiko's childhood friend. Oh, wow. And 2 years his senior. Really? Dang. I would have never thought that. She started living in this house with Natsuhiko long ago due to extenuating circumstances. I wonder if those extenuating circumstances are freaking being rescued from being an experiment. I wonder if this is going to be like Blood Plus here, where there's like a good twin and an evil twin or something. They grew up like siblings, and even today they seem like real family members. Yuri was a con girl and would always worry about Natsuhiko, almost to a fault.
僕はこう見えて体は頑丈なんだ。食欲はいつも旺盛だよ。
I might not look it, you know, with the glasses and all, but I've got a sturdy body. I've always got a healthy appetite.
And with that declaration, he stuffed his cheeks with red, causing a different cheerful voice to chime in this time.
いい食べっぷりだね、夏彦。こっちも腕の振るいがいがあるよ。
Oh! I like how you ate Natsuhiko. Makes all that effort worth it. This girl's name was Mashiro Toba. She didn't exactly live with Natsuhiko. She was another one of Natsuhiko's childhood friends, but she only started having breakfast here about half a year ago. In the absence of his mother, Natsuhiko generally did most of the chores in the Tenkawa residence. But skillful and adaptable as he was, even Natsuhiko had something he wasn't good at, and that something was cooking. I love cooking. Prior to Natsuhiko entering high school, a commuting housekeeper had prepared his meals, but this spring she had to resign for personal reasons. And that's when Natsuhiko's mother asked Mashiro, really? Dang, that's a big favor to ask. I hope she's being paid, or if she's not, then seriously, to help prepare breakfast and dinner since they live in the same neighborhood. That's a really big favor. Jeez. My God. Natsuhiko bowed his head to Mashiro's words and muttered softly.
それにしてもいつも悪いな、マシロ。
She's probably in love with him, though, so she probably accepted without a second thought.
But still, sorry for making you do this all the time, Mashiro.
何言ってんの。夏彦のお母さんからお礼もいただいてるし。
Oh, good. Okay,
なん
good.
だよ。
I was wondering. Okay, good. She is being paid. Good. Okay. What do you mean? Your mother pays me after all. So it's kind of like a part-time job.
それにあんたのためじゃない。どっちかって言えばユーリのためだよ。
Ooh.
ユーリ。
And besides, I feel like I do it for you or anything, Baka. If I had to say, I do it more for Yuri. Right, Yuri?
そう言ってくれるのは嬉しいけど。
I'm happy to hear that, but
ああ、そうかい。ま、僕はどっちでも美味しい料理が食べれれば満足だけどさ。
Ah, I see how it is. Well, I don't care either way as long as I get to eat delicious food.
and then, as if to interrupt their peaceful chit-chat, an unsettling voice
そ
rang
れで
out.
は次のニュースです。
Next on the news.
昨夜、6名市内の研究施設 BC 開発センターで火災があり、研究棟6名が全焼しました。
Hello? I can't quite read that. Your name? Welcome to the stream.
Last night, a fire broke out at the BC Development Center research facility in Rokume City. 6 research buildings burnt down.
That is a huge fire. 6 buildings.
火事。
A fire? Suddenly silence spread across the dining table. But the newscaster continued matter-of-factly.
出火時、屋内には数名の職員、研究員が残っておりましたが、
At the time of the fire, several staff members and researchers were inside the facility.
出動した消防レスキュー隊により全員無事に救出され、幸い死者は出なかった模様です。
Oh, hello, vampire. Welcome to the stream.
But the fire department rescue squad was dispatched and fortunately brought everyone out alive.
助かったんだ。よかったね。
Everyone was saved. That's great. Oh my god, cheers.
ああ、そうだな。
That would be insane. Yeah, come on, we've seen Natsuhiko's mother. She would never be with Ukita.
Oh, yes, I guess.
あれ、なんか適当。冷たいんだ、夏彦。
Oh, that's an uncaring thing to say. You're so cold, Natsuhiko.
そうか。テレビの向こう側の話に一喜一憂しても仕方がないじゃないか。
You think so? Nothing really productive happens if you let things on the other side of the TV screen get to you, does it?
でも、この町で起きた出来事だし、全く無関係とも言えないんじゃないかな。
But it did happen in this town, so you can't really say we're completely uninvolved.
近頃物騒だし、 何か事件に巻き込まれたりとか。
Things have gotten dangerous around here lately. Like some sort of incident just waiting to happen.
Oh, what could possibly happen? An explosion at the nuclear power plant? Come on, Yuri. You have too active of an imagination. Everything's going to be just fine.
考えすぎさ。大丈夫だと思うよ。この町ではね。
Oh, you're overthinking things. I'm sure this town's safe.
The town they lived in was quite good about public order. It was unthinkable that any of them would get caught up in an incident. Oh, what was that? Jeez. However, at that time, Yuri shook her head and quietly spoke.
ヒコリン、安心してばかりいちゃダメだよ。
Hikorin, you shouldn't let yourself become too careless.
Huh?
恐ろしい出来事はテレビの向こうでしか起きないわけじゃないんだよ。
Dreadful incidents don't just happen on the outside of the TV screen, you know.
ヒコリンの身にだって予想もつかないことが起きるかもしれない。
After all, something completely unexpected could happen to you, Hikorin. Something completely and utterly unexpected that I am totally expecting to happen.
Oh, nonsense.
Natsuhiko's expression stiffened upon hearing such an ominous prediction. That's true, Berncastle, which means it's almost guaranteed to be Salyu now.
No way.
He tried to say that, but his voice wouldn't come out. Dreadful incidents don't happen twice. Wow. This is like almost, it's they're making this out to be like a legitimate, like, paranoia on his part. His peaceful days will continue forever without even the slightest disturbance. At least that's what he always thought.
Hmm?
Yet a disturbance was exactly what Natsuhiko suddenly noticed out of the corner of his eye. His prized watch from years ago. Wait, what? How did it randomly break for no reason? Had broken sometime when he wasn't looking.
Why? When did it?
The fuck? That's crazy. Natsuhiko is still unaware of why that watch had broken. The watch dial read 9:16, 6:19. That was the time Natsuhiko's watch broke. Oh, that was probably... Okay, it was probably that static interruption that we got. That was probably what happened there. We apologize for interrupting you so early on, but there are no choices in this world. Regardless, we need your power to link this world to the future. Oh, this is ominous. So the Senses Sympathy System, SSS, has been prepared in order to allow you to willingly influence the world. Jeez. This tutorial will explain the SSS to you. But before that, let's explain what we mean by senses here. Senses refers to impressions, emotions, sensations in this context. Put it simply, it's your assessment of how you feel about someone else. In other words, if their senses are high, you have a good impression of that person. But on the other hand, if their senses are low, that means you have a bad impression of that person. And the senses sympathy system exists to quantify your senses and reflect them on this world. Now then, let's explain how to change the value of your senses. In specific scenes, a graphic that looks like a magic seal will appear in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. This is known as an anagram. An anagram is a kind of personality assessor that categorizes people into 9 different personality types. Suck it, Myers-Briggs. Each of the 9 main characters of the story have been categorized into these 9 types. Oh, thank you, Chie. So Route B also has character flags and character scenes. Interesting. Thus, the 9 characters have been distributed onto the 9 points of the anagram. A graph similar to a radar chart is displayed on top of the anagram. This graph is a symbol that represents senses. Oh my god, in Route B, it's actually possible to get all the characters' flags in a single playthrough. That is awesome. Oh, but it's like one of those like really super specific things ICGs. The shape of the graph corresponds to the 9 characters. Its shape will change as you alter their senses. You can input the senses of 9 characters, which includes the protagonist. Thus, in a sense, you may also set the senses you have for yourself. In such an instance, you determine whether or not you have confidence in your instincts and opinions. Alternatively, you determine how much you value yourself. Senses sympathy system. Truly, a system where you determine the protagonist's various sensation senses each time. Your senses will be used to determine which scenario divergence you will travel down at fixed divergence points. At divergence points, the story automatically diverges in accordance to the level of your senses. You can't simply input your senses whenever you want. You can only do that at sections known as branches. When you arrive at a branch, the anagram will appear in the upper right-hand corner. Please check if anagram is displaying or not to determine when you can and can't input your senses. Allow us to explain in detail through example. Let's play a demo scenario branch where you actually control the system. Okay, we've done this before. Next scene, yada yada ipso fatso. Here we go. Yep. In a certain boy's house. Yep.
ねえねえ、何しているの？
Hey, what are you doing?
ゲームの練習？
You're playing game tutorial.
とても大切なことなの？
Is it really that important?
そっか。じゃあ忙しいんだね。
I see you must be really busy, huh?
あのね、ちょっとお話ししたいことがあるんだけど、今はダメ
Actually,
だよね。
I wanted to talk to you about something. This is a bad time, isn't it? The girl looked at you hopefully as she said that.
ごめんなさい。邪魔みたいだから、また今度にするね。
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like I'm just bothering you. So I'll ask you later.
気にしないで。そんな大したことじゃなかったから。
Her tone of voice is making me feel so guilty! No, don't worry about it. It wasn't all that important.
それじゃあ、ゲームの練習、頑張ってね。
Okay then. Good luck with that game tutorial. The girl slumped her shoulders with disappointment. And she left the living room with a lonely step in her gait. And it's all your fault. This was an example of an occasion where your senses for that girl were low. Now then, let's play that scene one more time, with the goal this time being to make the girl happy. There'll be a branch this time, so you can input your senses there. When you arrive at a branch, the anagram will appear in the upper right-hand corner. Please increase your senses for the girl before the anagram disappears. When the senses light up, please click it to bring the senses input screen. You can also bring up the input screen by pressing the V button. When you click the senses, you will arrive at this screen. Senses input, okay, yes. Use the cursor to choose yes. Click to decide yes. I've done this before. I want to watch the story.
ねえねえ、何しているの？ ゲームとても大切なことなの。
Yep, it's Yuri. Okay. Maximum! Maximum!
じゃちょっと
The girl looked at you hopefully. So you.
お話ししてくれる？いいの？本当に？
Yay! You'll listen. Really, is that okay?
はーい、ありがとう。
Yay, thank you. Oh!
今日は七夕っていう日なんだって。
And you weren't gonna help her take things to Tanabata so she can hang messages on trees and wishes. That'll arrive in like, what, 28 years or some shit, I think. Oh, God. Well, you see, today's a holiday and it's Tanabata.
それでね、短冊に願い事を書くとそれは叶うんだって。
And you know, if you write your wish on a strip of paper called a Nzaku today, it'll be granted.
だから今から準備しなきゃって思うの。
So I was thinking that we need to make preparations for it right now. The girl then started talking happily about the bamboo trees that are set up on Tanabata. Congratulations! You have successfully raised the girl's favor. In this example, the girl had 2 different reactions, but there may be more than that depending on the situation. Also, there isn't always just one census target. If there is ever more than one target you need to take into consideration, you'll have to re-evaluate your senses for them individually. In these situations, you can input for more than one character, but the only ones whose senses you can input are those who are involved with the next branch. You cannot alter the senses for an unrelated character. There will occasionally be times where senses hold a greater importance than usual. As such, there are 3 different senses colors, each one corresponding to the importance of the upcoming branch. Blue. This signifies an event we can probably influence a target's favor. A blue branch, as it's known, is generally not all that important. You don't even need to change your senses every time it comes up. All you have to do is change it whenever your impression of the target alters. But if you neglect too many blue branches, it could have dire consequences for you farther down the line. Yellow. This generally signifies an event where you can probably influence someone's actions. A yellow branch, as it's known, is generally very important. Expect them to signify big changes, such as changing your destination or travel partner. They're not dangerous, but it's best that you change your senses to reflect your intentions at these points. And though it's rare, a yellow branch can signify that a branch of grave danger is approaching, so please be careful. Red. This signifies grave danger. A red branch, as it's known, is of the utmost importance. Deciding correctly, and you will find death lying in wait for you. Keep your eyes peeled to avoid danger, and please check your senses immediately to ensure there are no problems. Also, branches directly related to the story's conclusion will be in red. We recommend you exercise cautious judgment there in the same way. This concludes the senses sympathy system explanation. Your senses will change the situation in various ways. Now then, let us return to the world. When time starts again, a senses input will appear right away. The anagram will be glowing blue. However, the girl's favor towards the boy is very important to him. A tragic result may be awaiting in the worst-case scenario. Please think over the situation calmly and select your senses carefully. We are expecting your feelings to have a good effect on the world. Oh, what was the chapter title? I did not see that flash by so quickly. Oh, finally I could stop smiling. Oh my god. Blah. Seriously. When did his watch break? What was the meaning behind Yuri's cryptic message? This is probably Yuri's loop point, isn't it? Natsuhiko thought for a moment in bewilderment, but eventually just shrugged.
ユーリは心配性だな。
You're such a worrywart, Yuri.
大丈夫だよ。恐ろしい出来事なんか起きないって。
It's okay. Nothing scary is going to happen, okay? I promise.
昔の僕とは違うんだ。危険なところに飛び込むことなんてないからさ。
Chapter title was Invoke. Thank you, GAs.
I'm not the same guy I was in the past. I don't plunge headfirst into danger.
そうだね。
You're right. You have glasses now.
ごめんね。暗いニュースを見るとなんだか不安になっちゃって。
I'm sorry. I just kinda get anxious when I see gloomy stories in the news like that.
なに、気にしなくていいよ。
Now, it's nothing to worry about.
Wait, what? As he spoke, he glanced at his watch and was taken aback. What the fuck?
What?
He could have sworn that he saw his watch was broken just a second ago. The broken watch might signify like he's on the bad timeline or something. But on closer inspection, the dial was unscratched, and the hands were ticking away as always. (9:10, 6:49). There was nothing strange about the time displayed either.
Oh, guess I was just seeing things. Nothing bad happens. Ever.
It seems a bit strange, but he had no other explanation. Here we go! When Natsuhiko and Yuri exchanged smiles, a slightly exasperated Mashiro chimed in.
二人とも何ボソボソ話してるの？
What are you two muttering so seriously about? Mashiro is literally the Rena of this story right now, so she automatically gets my favor.
朝なんだし、明るいお話しようよ。
It's so early in the morning, so let's keep the conversation bright and cheerful, or else. When he heard Mashiro's suggestion, Natsuhiko declined.
まあまあ。
What?
たまにはしんみりする朝もいいじゃないか。
But I maxed her out.
Now, what's wrong with a solemn morning every now and then?
なんかテンション下がるの。
Oh, but that's kind of depressing. Mashiro seemed a little dissatisfied, but I maxed her out.
Well, Yuri's a little depressed too, so what can I say?
With that thought in mind, he let her be. And thus their breakfast quietly. That's not fair! Oh, come on! What was I supposed to do? And thus their breakfast quietly. I maxed her out! How did that not change anything? God damn it, I hate that. You can't have them equal. Fucking hell. Seriously, that's not fair. Not fair.
二人とも何ボソボソ話してるの？
What are you two mutton so seriously about?
朝なんだし、明るいお話しようよ。
It's so early in the morning, so let's keep the conversation bright and cheerful. When he heard Mashiro's suggestion, here we go. That'll brighten them both up, I'm sure. Natsuhiko obliged.
そうだな。何か楽しい話題あるかい？
You're right. What's something fun we can talk about?
Well, I just want them, I don't want to be unfriendly, like, for no reason. Jeez. I want everybody to get along. Unless they're an asshole. Jeez.
You alright? What's something fun we can talk about?
そうだね。例えば、今期の朝アニメの話とか。
Hell yeah, Machito! You just jumped up! You just jumped up my rankings here. Let's see. How about you talk about this season's morning anime?
ちょうどおすすめのがやってる時間だよ。みんなで一緒に見ようよ。
It's just about time for one of my top recommendations to air too! So let's all watch it together.
おっと、またアニメの話か。
Oh, anime talk again.
Oh, come on, Natsuhiko. You look like a freaking otaku. There's no way in hell you're not gonna be interested in this.
マシロン好きだもんね。
Mashidon sure loves anime.
なに？二人とも反応薄いな。
What's with that cold response, guys? Come
美味し
on!
いご飯をいただきながら気心の知れた仲間と朝アニメ、これに勝る幸福はないでしょうが。
I just want to eat delicious food while watching morning anime with my best buddies! There's no greater happiness than that. Hell yeah, Bushido. Seriously. I mean, that's what I do with my significant other every fucking day. Like, seriously, we're just on our Switches and, you know, just watching shit on TV together. And my son is there too. It's really awesome. Every day.
ダメ人間たちの朝って感じもするけどな。
Fuck y'all, Natsuhiko. You don't appreciate what life's all about.
Sounds more like the breakfast of losers to me.
でも確かにそういう幸福もあるよね。
It does sound like a good time, though. Yuri spoke with a smile. Her earlier words had seemingly subsided. See, there we go.
わかったよ、マシロ。で、おすすめってのは？
Okay then, Mashiro. So what's this recommendation of yours?
これだよこれ。
Oh, this! As soon as Bushido changed the channel, the opening theme to a children's anime began playing. They all began watching as they enjoyed their breakfast. After breakfast, Natsuhiko quickly got dressed. He grabbed his bag, turned on the lights, and bade farewell to Yuri as she was staying at home.
それじゃあユリ、学校行ってくるよ。
I wonder why Yuri doesn't go off to school. Probably because she's an experiment that escaped.
Bye, Yuri. We're off to school. That you don't go to for some reason.
ユーリ、お留守番よろしくね。
Watch out for the house for us, okay, Yuri?
いってらっしゃい。
Have a nice day, and you don't live here, Mashiro. Shut up! And with that farewell, Natsuhiko and Mashiro left the house. As they got outside, a cool breeze brushed against their cheeks.
いやー、過ごしやすい季節になったね。
Oh man, looks like the weather's getting perfect for walking, huh?
ああ、もうすぐ秋って感じだな。
Yes, feels like fall will soon be upon us.
A day like this would be perfect for a leisurely stroll to school through the breeze, but... A quick glance at his watch told Natsuhiko they only had about 5 minutes to make it to the bus stop in time.
Oh god, we forgot the toast in your mouth.
Oh shit, you're right! I need the toast! Where's the toast?
ってやばい。このままじゃ本当に遅れるぞ。
Crap, we're really going to be late at this rate, you know.
嘘。走ろう夏彦。
No way! Oh, let's run for Natsuhiko!
ああ、
Yes, post haste.
Natsuhiko and Mashita broke off into a mad dash. They're gonna slam right into Salyu, aren't they? To the bus stop closest to Natsuhiko's home. Along the way, spotted the bus already at the stop.
マシロ、急げ。バスが出ちゃうぞ。
Mashiro, hurry, or the bus will leave us behind.
But just after Natsuhiko said that, the bus had already begun to depart. They need to get on that bus or they'd be late for sure.
おい待ってくれ運転手さん
Hey, hold on a second, driver, sir.
Yes, of course she is. To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all people within our nation.
To oppose the evils of truth and love.
To defend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse!
James.
Team rockets blasting up the speed of light.
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Yo, that's right! Oh my god. Mashiro seems like best girl on this route to me as well, Evelyn. For now anyway. Natsuhiko's yelling fell on deaf ears as the bus began to speed away.
聞こえるわけないか
Well, I guess it's not like you could hear me.
真城どうする
Mashiro, what do you...
Natsuhiko turned to Mashiro and immediately held his tongue. Okay, that's it. Time to use my psychic powers to get this bus back. We're gonna freaking go force unleashed on this bitch.
Mashiro, no.
Mashiro, yes! He had thought she was running along behind him, but she was instead standing still with her eyes closed. And her index finger to her temple.
おい真城まさか
Hey, Mashiro. You're not going to cause a scene, are you?
ちょっと待って集中するから
1 second. I'm concentrating. Mashiro said thus, and the very next moment. Stop! A voice rang out in all directions that seemed loud enough to reverberate the very core of one's mind. The birds in the trees flew away all at once. A dog basking in the sunny sidewalk leapt to its feet and scurried away in surprise. And finally, the bus that had left the too far behind suddenly braked.
届いたみたいだね
Woo! Looks like he hoiked me, huh?
Mashiro, what did I tell you about using our awesome holier-than-thou powers?
That we should always use them for good and not for evil, and never without adult supervision and blah blah blah. You're such a friggin' boring ass bullshit. Natsuhiko, for fuck's sake.
Well, I'll let it slide this time, but you could have killed someone.
Oh, but I didn't, so it's fine. Come on, you lazy asshole.
だな
Sure heard him, yes.
Natsuhiko held down his ears as he spoke. He felt like his eardrums were still shaking from that loud voice earlier, but...
Oh, wait, it's got nothing to do with my ears.
that voice was reverberating directly in Natsuhiko's brain. My god, she could literally kill somebody with that. Imagine having somebody's, like, a voice ringing in your head and having no way to, like, cover your ears and make it softer. Like, if they could make it as loud as they want. Like, she could pretty much do psychic scream and just completely debilitate somebody. She's pretty badass.
Mashiro, BC を使ったな。
Mashiro, you used BC, didn't you?
BC is the ability to communicate ideas directly to someone else's brain. A power one must never use very recklessly. And in light of an accusation of said reckless use, Mashiro nonchalantly replied,
声が届かないなら心に直接語りかければいいんだよ
Well, if our voices couldn't reach him, why not directly appeal to his heart? If you catch my drift.
いや、それはわかるけど、不特定多数の人に発信しちゃダメだろう。
No, I do catch your drift there. But I mean, you can't go making mass untargeted transmissions like that.
仕方ないじゃん遅刻するかどうかの瀬戸際なんだし
Well, it's not like I had a choice! Our attendance record was on the line there! And if I don't get that perfect attendance trophy, I am gonna have nothing to show my parents at the end of the school year.
ああ、
Well, you can always study.
Perish the thought it's time to watch more anime!
Oh boy. Don't come crying to me if you get arrested for violating regulations.
大丈夫大丈夫。このくらい多めに見てくれるって。
Ah, don't worry about it. Forget about it. I won't bother punishing a violation that minor. And they have no idea it was me.
Natsuhiko and Mashiro rushed to the stop bus as they had that exchange. And 20 long minutes after they narrowly managed to board the bus. Oh, we got a tip. Natsuhiko and Mashiro arrived at their school, Rokume Academy. A large-scale school incorporating elementary school all the way to high school. Jeez Louise, wow. That place must be gigantic. As they passed through the gate, Mashiro asked Natsuhiko a question.
1次元目なんだっけ？
What do we have first period?
Is this your first day of school or something?
超心理学だよ。
Parapsychology.
Holy jeez.
へえ、朝っぱらから移動教室か。
Yeah, Mashiro is definitely best girl so far.
We have to move classrooms first thing in the morning. Jeez Louise.
いいじゃないか。お前の好きな BC の授業だろ。
What's wrong with that? I thought you loved BC lessons.
Yeah, but first period, I'm like just totally checked out. I'll be honest with you. Getting up at 7:30 a.m. to have my first class is just like, I am just half dead.
Oh, Mashiro.
And with that exchange, Natsuhiko and Mashiro entered the school building. Dang. All these background characters are like actually designed. The fuck? Wow. I'm not used to this. Holy shit, jeez. God. First period, parapsychology. A particularly important part of Rokume Academy's curriculum. Its lessons take place in a special BC room. Oh, there's that! The course teacher, Anna Sabakiyama, stood at the podium with her pointer directed at the screen.
時代とともに人間のコミュニケーションのあり方は大きく変わるのです。
As the ages change, so do too humanity's means of communication.
Oh, this lecture again. Professor Sabakiyama really loves this story, huh?
And it would often tell stories about BC like this. However, today's story was unusually basic information.
はるか昔、仕草や行動で他者に意思を伝えていた人間は、やがて言葉を手にしました。
And long ago, the humans who communicated their ideas through mere actions and gestures eventually developed the spoken word.
そして文字が生まれ、活版印刷が生まれ、電信、電話、インターネットが生まれ、コミュニケーションは進化していきました。
Then writing was born, and not long afterwards, the printing press, the telegraph, the telephone, and the internet. A communication evolution, so to speak.
今世紀の初頭、人間のコミュニケーションのあり方に大転換が起こったのです。
But at the turn of the century, human communication came upon a major upheaval.
Yeah, it's the voice I chose.
そう、
Cheers.
皆さんご存知、BC の発言です。
Indeed, as you all know, that upheaval was the discovery of BC.
Anna controlled the computer as she spoke. And text appeared on the screen.
ビヨンドコミュニケーション。それは言語を介さずに行う新しい意思伝達方法。
Beyond communication, a new method to convey ideas without using the use of language as an intermediary.
一昔前の人から見たら、はっきり言って超能力よね。
People of the past would simply write it off as ESP, wouldn't they?
でも、これはオカルトの世界の話じゃありません。
However, This is no matter of the occult.
オカルトの語源は隠すということ。これだけ大々的に認知されたらもうオカルトじゃないわ。
As the word occult is itself derived from the Latin word for conceal or hide. Such a widely accepted phenomenon can no longer be considered part of the occult.
And it was exactly right. People who can use BC, popularly known as communicators, have made their existence known worldwide for the past 16 years or so. It's kind of almost like what is that one fucking movie, that Bruce Willis movie?
歴史のターニングポイントは2014年 BC の存在が科学的にほぼ実証された年ね。
As the historical turning point was in 2014. The year BC's existence was more or less proven scientifically.
それと連動するかのように世界中で多数のコミュニケーターが生まれるようにもなりました。
And just like clockwork, several communicators started to be born worldwide that same year.
I just put it up on the big chart.
Look at my awesome PowerPoint. I use dark mode to save power.
New text appeared on the screen as Anna spoke. Looper, that was it. Yeah, jeez. 2014 was the year Natsuhiko and Mashita were born. Society transformed in many ways in the following years, but Natsuhiko is not quite sure of the details.
I've heard humans don't remember things that don't interest them. I guess it's true.
In stark contrast to Natsuhiko's listlessness, Anna continued her eloquent lecture.
さて、コミュニケーターが使える能力は2つ。
Now then, there are two abilities available to communicators. Aside from, the super ultra evil ones that are experimented on at the bottom floors of secret bases.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
まず、他者に意思を伝えるテレパシー。これは16年前の BC 大発言の直後に発見されたわね。
The first is telepathy, the ability to convey one's ideas to others. This ability was discovered directly following the Grand BC discovery 16 years ago.
その次の能力、他者の心を読むエンパシー。こちらもその翌年には存在が実証されたわ。
The second is empathy, the ability to read the minds of others. The existence of this ability was proven the following year.
テレパシーを使える人はこの中にもかなりいるわよね。しかもその数は年々増えているのよ。
Quite a few of you can use telepathy, right? The number of telepathy users has been growing each year.
日本の場合、コミュニケーターの発言率は16年連続で右肩上がり。これってやっぱり日本人が
In Japan specifically, the rate of new communicator discovery has grown consistently over the past 16 years. This is truly an example of the Japanese.
Natsuhiko glanced at Masaru as he turned a deaf ear to Anna's lecture. The ability Masaru used to stop the bus earlier this morning was a prime example of telepathy. But the extent of the ability she used there was not at all uncommon.
The Esper's nest, huh?
Natsuhiko sighed as he recalled the honorable yet somehow odd nickname given to his school. BC is a convenient ability to have, but to master requires quite a bit of practice. And so in recent years, it was decided that a school be established for the technical training of communicators to improve their abilities. In other words, it was to be a school meant solely for communicators. That school was the very same school Natsuhiko attended, the Parapsychology Specialty School, Rokume Academy. Oh my god! Oh, you little owl! Oh my god!
Look at their mascot!
Rokame Academy is integrated from elementary to high school in order to provide a special education for gifted children starting at a young age. And naturally, the curriculum includes a great number of BC-related classes. Acceptance to Rokame Academy requires BC aptitude. Every year when new students enter the school, the principal makes this speech.
You all have passed a rigorous selection process, and now may consider yourselves part of the BC elite. Elite, huh?
Natsuhiko coldly pondered the principal's words. Once Natsuhiko finished his little recollection, Anna's voice finally reached him again.
でね、日本は諸国よりいち早くその教育に力を入れるようにしたの。
And actually, Japan was the first country to advance training initiatives.
まさに国家的ファインプレーよね。その結果として大幅な
A grand slam for the country, if I must say so myself. As a direct result, there's been widespread blah 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 blah. Eventually, out of the entire class of board students, a few began to call out with wry smiles on their faces.
Oh yeah, well if this school is so advanced, why can't the desks face the frickin' blackboard?
先生、今日の前工場はいくらなんでも初歩的すぎないっすか？
Teach, don't you think like today's introduction is like a little too basic for us? Shaw.
そんなん知らない生徒、この学校にはいないっすよ。
Do you think there's a single student in this school that doesn't know this already?
そうそう、いつもの BC うんちくならともかくね。
Yeah, like, I'd totally rather hear more of your usual BC knowledge, for sure.
あらごめんなさい。昨夜 BC 黎明期の電気映画見たんでちょっと盛り上がっちゃってね。
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I got a bit carried away. I was up late last night watching a documentary on the birth of BC. And then all the students freaking dogpile and beat up the one kid who had to remind the teacher to get back to the lesson plan and instead of rambling on about their day. And thus not to give them fucking homework. Oh, jeez. Anna cleared her throat and erased the text on the screen, somewhat sadly.
さて、座学はこの辺で。そろそろ実技に入りましょうか。
And now then, let's leave the lecture at that. How about we start practical lessons now?
皆さん、隣の人と二人一組になって。
Let's partner up, everybody. And with that, the students turn to their neighbors like usual. I think this is an incredibly impressive scene. These are all, like, unique character designs, but they're background students. What the actual fuck? This is crazy. Wow. Good. Which is why students often sat next to people they were close to in this class.
それでは皆さん、練習開始。
Now then, class, start practicing. At that signal, everyone began practicing at once. And immediately, the noisy whispers of telepathy filled Natsuhiko's head. If these whispers were to reach other classrooms, they'd be a nuisance. However, the BC room's walls use a material that dampened the conduction of telepathy. Oh, it's telekill, allowing the students to practice without worrying about the noise.
じゃあ僕らもやるか、マシロ。
Like, they even gave them the unique animation here. That's insane.
Okay, I guess I'll try it out too, Mashiro.
When Natsuhiko turned his way and said this, Mashiro couldn't help but curl her lips into a dauntless smile and make her kitty cat face.
ははこの能力レベル3のましろさんに BC 勝負を挑むっての
Oh! Are you challenging Miss Level 3 Mashiro to a BC competition? I'll kick your ass!
なんですぐそうやって勝負ごとにするんだ。単なる実技演習だってのに。
Why do you always have to make it into a competition? This is just practice, you know?
でもテレパシーなら私とっくにマスターしちゃってるからね。練習が必要なのは夏彦だけでしょ。
But I've long since mastered telepathy, you know. You're the one who needs practice. Right, Natsuhiko? Well, you were in your books. I mastered the blade. Telepathy. Whatever.
練習台になっているからちょっとやってみなよ。へい、カモン。
I'll be your practice partner. So hit me with your best shot. Hey, come on.
偉そうに。
You're so full of yourself. Alright, prepare for the Natsuhiko Blast!
Natsuhiko closed his eyes and put a finger to his temple. This posture is key to facilitating the use of telepathy. The same technique Mashiro used when she stopped the bus.
Damn it, Mashiro, get off that high horse!
Natsuhiko brought those words to mind. He then searched around for Mashiro's brainwaves and concentrated hard to get her to hear his voice.
どうだ届いたか
So, did you hear me?
Natsuhiko opened his eyes to see Mashiro grinning at him.
届いたよ。真っ白かわいい、素敵、ベリーキュートって。
Loud and clear! Oh, you're so very cute, Mashiro! So lovely, super kawaii! And such and so on and so forth. Even though you're my childhood friend, I'm gonna totally pick you as my girlfriend at the end of the game!
そうか、なるほど。思ったのと真逆のことが伝わったということは、これは新たな能力かもしれないな。
I see. So whatever I think, you hear the exact opposite. Looks like we've just discovered a brand new ability.
真逆なんすか？
The exact opposite? Oh, fuck berries!
まあいずれにせよ、テレパシーは僕には難しすぎるんだな。相変わらずできる気がしない。
Well, in any case, telepathy is just too hard for me. I still don't feel like I can do it.
Oh, come on, Mashiro. If you had a gun to your head, I bet you could do it.
Like that'll ever happen.
諦めるの早すぎだよ。今まで使えなかったものがいきなり使えるようにはならないでしょ。
Hey, it's too early to give up. It's not like you can expect to suddenly run before you can walk, you know.
努力どうこうの話じゃないさ。向き不向きの問題だ。
Look, it's not a simple issue of effort. I'm just not cut out for this.
Natsuhiko was incapable of the fundamental of fundamentals. Short distance telepathy with a familiar target. In the 6th level system ability ranking, he was the lowest at level 0. Yeah, right. I wonder how his powers can be awakened. Extreme oddity for students at this school. So how is he even accepted in the first place? Because of who his mom is, maybe? But suddenly a voice of concern called out to them.
あら、私は天川くんは才能あると思うけど。
Ooh. But I think Mr. Tenkawa's got the talent, you know?
先生もそう思います？
Oh! You think so too, Miss Anna.
僕自身はあまりそう思えないんですけど。
But personally, I don't think I do.
でも子供の頃に測った適正度はとても高かったはずでしょ？
But your aptitude measurement from childhood was quite high, wasn't it?
そうですけど。
Well, yes, but
Even he found that a mystery himself. latent BC talent could be quantified through genetic analysis. The measurement was called aptitude, and it's broken down to 6 ranks: E, D, C, B, A, and S. There's the rank S. That was talked about in the test subject thing. And for some reason, Natsuhiko's aptitude was top class in rank S. Despite his aptitude, his talent was non-existent. He wasn't just teased once or twice about it. Which may or may not be a factor as to why Natsuhiko thoroughly hated the use of BC now.
要するにあの適正度テストって何かの間違いなんだと思いますよ。
I'm thinking maybe that aptitude test was just wrong somehow.
そんなわけないわ。適正度ってのは生来のもので一生変わらないんだから。
That can't be. Aptitude is determined from birth and stays the same your entire life.
How do people know that if it's only been discovered for 14 years?
Because shut up!
毎年4月に測るけど S から変わったことないでしょ？
It never changes from rank S, despite all the tests you've had each April. Has it?
はあ、まあ。
Well, I guess not.
Secretly, that wasn't the whole truth. What's going on here? It was a long story, so Natsuhiko just left it at that.
この私でさえ B なのにね。理論上は夏彦の方が才能あるはずだよ。
Hell, even I'm just rank B. Theoretically, you should have more talent than me, Natsuhiko.
まあ才能が能力に比例するとは限らないってことだな。
Well, talent doesn't necessarily translate to ability, you know.
何を言ってるの？自信を持ちなさいな。
What are you saying? Be more confident in yourself.
適正度 S の生徒なんて私も天川くん以外に見たことないんだから。
I've never seen a Nazarang student S without you, Mr. Tenkawa. Oh my god, I gotta read Giace's comment. Meanwhile, the guy to the left of Anna is glaring like,
What the hell? I have the character design of here and protagonist. So why am I in the background? I'll get you, Natsuhiko. Oh, damn it.
先生は夏彦には甘いんですよね。ひいき良くない。
You're too soft on Natsuhiko, Miss Anna. You shouldn't coddle him like that.
あら、人聞きの悪い。私はいつも公平に生徒のみんなを愛しているわよ。
No, don't say things like that. I love all of my students equally, you know. But didn't I just overhear you in the teacher's lounge saying you don't care for me, Mashiro? I did not say nothing like that. Shut up.
もっとも天川くんについては適性と能力の廃反に興味がそそられるのも確かだけどね。
Though I do admit I am quite intrigued by the disparity between Mr. Tenkawa's aptitude and ability. Natsuhiko inadvertently looked away as soon as he saw Anna's teasing smile. Anna had only started teaching here since April. She was a good teacher with devotion to her students and enthusiasm for education. She seemed particularly fond of Natsuhiko and always looked after him like this.
I know she's not trying to be mean, but I really don't like it when people bring up the topic of BC.
とにかく天川くんは大器晩成型なのよ。鳥羽さんに教えてもらいながらじっくり頑張りなさいな。
Anyway, you're just a late bloomer, Mr. Tenkawa. Try hard and get Miss Toba to help teach you.
任せてください先生。ビシビシしごいてやりますから。
Leave it to me, Miss Anna. I'll slap some sense into him.
まあお手柔らかに。
Please be gentle.
And thus, Natsuhiko and Mashiro practiced telepathy for a while. But as always, Natsuhiko showed no signs of a breakthrough. As the end of class drew near, Having been Natsuhiko's practice partner for the entire school year, Mashiru was stumped.
今日もダメだね。
Oh my god, I gotta read Gabi Force and Chiyo's comments! What you need, Natsuhiko, is BC. Be confident!
Mashiru, I fucking swear.
What you need is BC! Be cute! Like me!
Mashiru!
Oh my god. Huh. Looks like today's no good either.
ああ、ダメだな。
Yes, it's just no good. Zen Damida and all that rot.
だいたいやる気がなさすぎるんだよ、夏彦は。せっかく練習に付き合ってあげてんのに。
You're always so unmotivated, Natsuhiko. Even though you got such a cute practice partner.
そうは言ってもな。テレパシーなんて大して使いたい能力でもないしさ。
Oh, you say so, but, you know, telepathy isn't really all that useful to begin with.
You serious, Natsuhiko? Are you sure you're not just saying that because you can't do it? You're like some kind of boomer saying, oh, cell phones ain't such a big deal. They're not that good. I can just get by with my landline. Until they got a freaking cold paramedic on the road.
Oh.
なぬ、そりゃこの学園の生徒らしからの発言だね。
Come again? That's an unbecoming statement for a student at this school.
だって他者に意思を伝えるって言ったって、要するに口で喋るのとあんまり変わらないだろ。
I mean, look, if you want to convey ideas to others, why don't you just speak to them verbally?
せいぜい離れたところにいる相手と連絡できるくらいで。
At best, you can use it to communicate with someone farther away, but...
ちっちっち。何にも分かってないね、夏彦。
Test. You really don't get it, do you, Natsuhiko?
テレパシーで伝えられることは声だけじゃないよ。
Your voice isn't the only thing you can convey with telepathy.
言葉にはならない思いや感情を伝えることだってできるんだから。
You can even convey thoughts and emotions that can't be put into words. Seriously, imagine a couple connecting romantically through telepathy on a deeper level than has ever been before in human history. Oh, it's so romantic. I can hardly breathe.
Oh, Mashiru.
わかってるけど、それってそんなに便利か？ピンとこないし。
I know that. But is it even really that useful? I just don't get it.
もう、ほんとロマンが足りないんだから。
Jeez Louise! Have you no sense of wonder?
じゃあ、ちょっと体験させてあげるよ。この私が直々に。
Fine. In that case, let me give you a little voiced hand demonstration. Ooh. Mashiru put her finger up to her temple, exasperated.
いいよ別に。
Huh? No, you really don't have to.
The moment those words left Natsuhiko's lips, Mashiru's voice rang through his head.
さっきからエナ先生の方チラッチラ見てんじゃないよ。
I did it! You keep ogling at Miss Senna. Cut it out already! Her boobs aren't that big. Shut up!
そんなんで練習になるわけないでしょ。
How do you expect to practice when you're that distracted?
Oh my god!
Along with hearing Mashiru's words, Natsuhiko felt her emotion, anger and resentment.
見てたか？
You saw that?
練習に付き合うのがアホらしくなるほど。
Yeah, so much to them to realize how stupid it was of me to practice with you.
そうか。それは申し訳ない。
Ah, I see. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't really aware I was doing it myself. I guess older women are one of my weaknesses.
Oh my god. Hello, Jivon Feagle. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. You're certainly in the right game, Natsuhiko. The moment that thought passed through Natsuhiko's mind, Anna stood at the podium and spoke.
さて皆さん、そろそろ授業も終わりですが。
Now then, everyone. It's just about time for class to end.
今日の実習はどうだったかしら。少しは成果出ましたか。
How was practice today? Get any good results?
はあ、なんとなく。
Yeah, I guess.
至近距離テレパシーはもう完璧です。
Like, chilly, like my pre-blind range telepathy is like pretty much perfect now for sure. Candid answers flew across the room from all directions. Anna smiled and addressed her students.
歩みは人それぞれのようね。でも、うまく上達しない人も焦ることはありません。
Sounds like everyone's walking at their own pace. But for those of you who aren't seeing much improvement, there's no need to rush.
BC の習熟というのには、とかく時間がかかるものだもの。
BC mastery takes time after all.
だけどね、能力レベルや練習期間に関わらず、一つ確かに言えることがあるわ。
However, regardless of your ability level or total practice time, there is one thing I can say with certainty.
Yes!
BC の使用のため重要となるのは言うまでもなく集中力。
The most important thing for BC is, without a doubt, concentration.
五感とは違う第六の感覚を引き出すためには常識を超えた集中力が必要なのよ。
Unlike the other five senses, you need concentration that transcends common sense if you want to draw out more of the sixth sense.
集中しているつもりなんですが。
But I'm trying to concentrate.
Apo, you seem quite lacking concentration used. Anna smiled and replied.
半端な集中力ではダメよ。
It can't be half-hearted concentration. Act like you have a gun pointed to your head, that you're trapped in an exploding nuclear facility, and the only way out is to send telepathic messages. That was oddly specific. I know, it came to me for some reason.
BC を使用するほどの極度の集中がなされると、代わりに五感が減衰すると言われています。
It's said that the concentration necessary for BC use is so extreme that it causes the five senses to dampen in turn.
場合によっては体温や脈拍の低下など生命反応さえ弱まることも。
In certain cases, even vital signs like body temperature and pulse can drop. Oh,
some people might be faking their deaths if they're just like in super psychic mode. Huh, interesting.
その境地に達した時、脳の新たな力が発揮され、BC の世界の扉が開くのよ。
Once you reach that state of concentration, a new power will awaken in your brain, opening the door to the vault of BC.
Upon hearing that statement, Natsuhiko secretly thought to himself.
Concentration, huh? Oh, that's the one thing I lack the most of in this class.
The moment he thought that, it was right around the same time the dismissal bell rang. The bell! 2 more periods until lunchtime!
はい、それじゃ今日の BC の授業は終わりよ。
Okay, that's the end of today's BC class.
みんなお疲れ様でした。
Good work, everybody!
Oh, we have a thingy. Noisy future. Later after second period. Oh. And jeez. Let me go a few lines ahead. Lunch break started and Mashiro called out to Natsuhiko. Damn, they're really keeping all the background character designs. Wow, that's crazy. You never see this. Like, seriously, I don't think I've ever seen this.
Hi hi! ご飯の時間だよ。夏彦、一緒に食べようよ。
I guess if I have to choose one, I'll stick with Mashu. Okie dokie, lunchtime! Let's eat together, Natsuhiko!
いいな。
Oh, sounds good.
もう私お腹ペコペコだよ。食物確保に行こうよ。
I'm starving! Let's go get ourselves some food! Though Mashiro would come to the Shinkawa residence to make breakfast, she didn't prepare box lunches. When she offered to do so, Natsuhiko politely declined out of his concern for appearances. God damn it, one day I swear I will make you a bento box. I fucking swear. Oh yes, that'll be but the first step of my master plan to win your heart!
Oh, Mashio, you are aware I can hear your thoughts, can't you?
God damn it!
それじゃどうするかな。購買にするか。学食にしようか。
So, what do you feel like today? Should we go out to buy something? Or just stick with the cafeteria?
Unless it's pizza day, the cafeteria food is usually freaking toxic.
今からじゃ学食は混んでるだろうしね。
If we go now, I'm sure the cafeteria will be too crowded.
ここは素直に購買に行っとこ。
So let's go and buy something instead.
了解。
Roger that.
They're really gonna keep it up in every scene. Wow! That's just nuts. I don't know how. It's such a shame that this game is not more well known. The budget is so fucking high. It's crazy. Natsuhiko and Mashiro left the classroom. I'm only speaking in experience from American schools. Jeez. Hello, Hollow Mirage. Welcome to the stream. During lunch break, students would huddle up and chat in the classrooms in the courtyard. You could hear voices coming from every which way just by walking down the corridor.
いや、今日も賑やかだね。
Oh man, it sure is hectic today!
いや、賑やかすぎるだろう。
A little too hectic for my tastes.
In this school, you could hear all sorts of conversations, regardless of distance. Like this particular dramatic tension of youth, for example.
宗像さん、俺はあなたが好きです。付き合ってください。
Mrs. Munakata, I love you. Please go out with me.
誰？っていうかテレパシーで告白しないでよ。恥ずかしいじゃない。
Who's that? Halloween, for starters, don't come fast with telepathy of you, Nashim!
二度とこんなことはしないで。
Don't even think of doing that ever again!
宗像さん、宗像さん。
But Miss Munakata, Miss Munakata.
Or those trying to use BC for an advantage in sports.
おい、次はカーブで行くぞ。
Hey, I'll go with a curveball next.
オーケー、ストライクゾーンギリギリ狙ってけ。
Okay, aim for the very edge of the strike zone.
あのさ、お前らテレパシーダダ漏れだぞ。
Guys, your telepathy's leaking. I can hear you, you know.
まずい、選球変えろ。やっぱフォークだ、フォーク。
So it's basically identical to talking out loud. I can see why Natsuhiko says it's useless in this case, if you're close by each other.
Oh crap, she's the pitch over fork!
だから漏れてるって。普通にサイン使えよ。
Oh my god! Oh, mayonnaise is a common experience. A condiment for freaking burgers, Mr. Valdek.
Dudes, I can still hear you guys just use hand signals like normal players. It doesn't work in this instance.
Or those using untargeted BC. You know what I would do in that position? I would say it with telepathy what we're gonna do, but say something completely different through hand signals, and thus completely fool them into thinking you were gonna do something that you weren't. Or those using untargeted BC to have their voices heard by the masses, even though they knew it was wrong.
Hello everybody! ケロン部ゲリラライブのお時間だ。
Hello, everybody! Time for a surprise concert by the Light Music Club.
今日は校内のみんなに我がエンジェル神谷とザ・コミュニケーターズの新曲を披露しちゃうよ。
We are Angel Kamiya and the Communicators, and today we're unveiling our new song to all you lucky people at school. And you can't not hear it.
1曲目、コミュニケーションブレイクスルー。
Well, here we go. First up, it's Communication Breakthrough. And you're gonna listen whether you like it or not.
Communication breakthrough. 1, 2, 3. Body love, body love, body love.
Tide the color creeps. Communication breakthrough. Oh, communication breakthrough. Burn love, burn love.
Shut up and try and eat here.
Don't just rip off other people's songs, you ass.
Oh my god!
Your brand name sucks.
Or even private talks that should be best kept to oneself.
見ろ、エナ先生が廊下走ってる。すっごいおっぱい揺れてる。
Oh my god!
Oh, look, Miss Anna's walking down the hall. Her boobs are swinging like crazy.
それってわざわざ BC 使って伝えることか？魂の叫びというやつか？
Oh my god.
Was it really necessary to say that with BC? Was that one of the cries of the soul?
いや、先生に聞かれたら怒られるからさ。
Well, I'm sure Miss Anna would get mad if she heard me.
多分聞かれてるぞ。今まで隠してたが、お前のテレパシーって基本ダダ漏れだ。
She probably did hear you. I haven't told her this yet, but your telepathy's leaking at a fundamental level.
じゃ、マジで？
Wait, seriously? Oh, yours is too.
何？
What?
Many such voices rang out directly in Natsuhiko and Mashido's brains. God! Telepathy is by nature an ability to convey one's voice to specific individuals. However, communicators inexperienced with telepathy often end up accidentally sending mass untargeted messages.
ほんとうるさい学校だよな。
School sure is noisy today.
そう？いつものことじゃん。
You think so? It's always like this. True enough, those were familiar sights and sounds for students of this school. It's a logical consequence of attending a communicator-exclusive school, but...
Still, reckless usage of BC isn't commendable at all.
Abuse of untargeted telepathy was prohibited as it was an issue of bad manners. However, people did it anyway. But said prohibition was not necessarily upheld, however. As it turns out, if you call something a rule but have no punishment for breaking it, it's not really a rule. Just then, as if to answer Natsuhiko's prayers, an announcement was broadcast school-wide.
皆さん、テレパシーの乱用はやめなさい。
Stop misusing telepathy, everyone! I can hear literally every single one of you. At this rate, I'm going to give the entire male student body detention.
学校の外まで届いちゃって、近所から苦情が来てます。
We've been receiving complaints that they can hear you from all outside the school. And immediately after the announcement ended, BC traffic around the school came to a screeching halt.
ようやく静かになったか。
Ah, silence at last, huh?
やれやれ、テレパシーすらダダ漏れになるなんて、この学校も未熟者ばかりだよ。
Jeez Louise, that telepathy was leaking all over the place. This school's full of amateurs. Unlike me, the great Mashiro. Psychic extraordinaire!
今朝のことを考えると、お前も偉そうなことは言えないけどな。
Somehow, after what happened this morning, I don't think you should be talking.
I wonder if, oh my god, I wonder if the fear, like the super evil fear girl in Area Zero, was using empathy to make everyone go nuts in Route A. She was like projecting her emotions onto other people, like just wanting to kill and kill, like, my god. That would be, dang. That's incredible power, just to make people go insane through this empathy power. That's probably what she fucking did, I bet. Jeez. But Natsuhiko and Watase have to go down and stop her.
Somehow, after what happened this morning, I don't think you should be talking.
With that conversation, Natsuhiko and Mashiro left to buy food. Dang. Who is that 1980s looking teacher girl lady? Oh my god. And after the end of an eventful lunch period, afternoon classes began. Afternoon curriculum included modern language and politics and economics. Natsuhiko was unskilled with BC, but he took pride in the other subjects. Noid! There was a quick refresher quiz since summer break ended, but he finished it easily. And with that, today's classes came to a close.
はい、皆さん、今日も一日お疲れ様でした。
Okay, congratulations on completing yet another day of class, everyone. Anna greeted the class in the afternoon as their substitute homeroom teacher. Their original homeroom teacher was on maternity leave, so Anna was filling in.
連絡事項とかは特にありません。それじゃ、また明日ね。
There are no announcements in particular today, so see you all tomorrow. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. And as soon as Anna left, the classroom broke into noise. The students still hadn't settled into summer break, and so naturally they want to go enjoy themselves after school. Natsuhiko was an indoorsman, and so essentially he tended to go straight home after school. A man after my own heart, Natsuhiko. But Mashiro stopped him before he could.
Natsuhiko! ちょっと待って
Natsuhiko, hold on a second!
なんだよ、マシロ。
What's up, Mashiro?
食料品なくなっちゃったの。買い出し行くから付き合ってよ。
Oh, we ran out of groceries! I'll go buy some more, so come along with me. I need you to carry the heavy bags.
あれもうかわかったよ。なら行こう。
Already? Well, okay, let's go then.
You know, Making a complete breakfast for 3 people every fucking day takes a lot of groceries. It's a good thing your mom's filthy stinking rich.
Oh dear.
助かるよ。
Thanks a bunch! He could hardly refuse a request. Those groceries were going to be in his and Yuri's stomachs after all. But upon hearing their conversation, some of the classmates jumped in.
おやおや天川くんに飛ばさん帰りに夕げの買い物とは仲がよろしい子ですな
Oh my, going for some eating shopping together, Tenkoa, Tuba. You two should get along.
新婚気分ってやつですよあれは
Like, oh my god, like you two are like totally like newlyweds, for sure.
じゃあ真っ白い新妻なんかエロい響き
So Mashiro's a newlywed lion! That sounds kind of risky! Oh my god, Chase, that's insanity. Wow. That I can't believe that's a true story. That's just... Are you serious? What? Oh my god. The movie wouldn't even make sense then. So much of the story is told through song. Oh my god. Jace Louise, guys, it's not like that. Although, not for lack of trying.
ほら夏彦んちってお母さん忙しいからさ私が代わりにご飯だけ作ってあげてんのそんだけの話だよ
You see, Natsuhiko's mother is too busy to be at home, so I prepare the food for them. That's all.
怪しいな純粋な親切心だけで毎日そんなことできるかな
Really? Like, that's totally suspicious. Can you, like, really do something like that every day out just out of the goodness of your heart? For sure.
できますともこの鳥羽真白さんは困った人を見ると見逃せないのさ
She totally gets paid, though. She said that herself, that his mom pays her. Of course! The great Mashiro Toba can't neglect a single person in need. I just have the hottest, purest driven snow.
Yes, of course, as pure as the amount of yen that she pays you.
Whatever. Mashiro's declaration only incited shrill squeaking from the girls. And it made Natsuhiko uncomfortable.
ほらもういいだろ真っ白行くぞ
I am such a good person! I just spend all my time cooking for Mashiro-kun. When he gets home, the smile on his face from eating my dinner is enough for me. Oh, I wish days like this could go on forever. And the girls in the classroom were like, oh my god, Mashiro! You two are like married!
Machiro!
That's what you get, Natsuhiko. For not practicing telepathy with me. Now come on, carry the heavy groceries.
That's enough. Let's go, Mashiro.
ちょっと夏彦
Wait a second, Natsuhiko! Natsuhiko pulled Mashiro by the hand as if to escape from the classroom.
あのな真っ白このクラスになって半年経ってんだぞ
Look, Mashiro, we've been in this class for half a year now, you know?
Yeah, Mashiro, if they're trying to get me to dislike Mashiro, you guys got another thing, they've got another thing coming, because Mashiro is the best girl in this route by far. Like, seriously, why on earth would I want to lower the ranking for her?
みんなも事情分かっててわざとからかってんだからいちいち真面目に取り合うことないの
Everyone knows our circumstances. They're just teasing us, so there's no need for you to take everything they say so seriously.
fantasy, okay? I live vicariously through their expectations.
What?
Nothing.
えそうなの？
Huh? Really? Mashiro responded as if she had never considered the thought.
やれやれ。まったくお前は浅はかなんだから。
Oh, yada. Jeez, you really are dense, you know?
Oh god! Natsuhiko lightly karate chop Mashiro on the head by now.
ひどい夏彦。なんでそんなこと言うんだよ。
Oh, that's me, Natsuhiko. How could you say that?
いや、お前には感謝してるけどさ。変な噂立てられたら困るのはお前だぞ。
Actually, I'm thankful for what you do. It's just, if weird rumors spread about us, it'd be a pain for you too, wouldn't it?
Oh no, God forbid rumors spread that I have a boyfriend who has a rich mother and who's really cute and smart and handsome and wears glasses like and does the Gendo Akari thing, but it's really cool when he does it. God, that would be so inconvenient for me. I could totally see what you're getting at. Of course not! It really seemed as if Mashiro knew nothing of the situation.
Ah, she's really such a kid.
Natsuhiko sighed silently.
Why can't she just avoid their questions with some non-committal answers, like any other anime girl in this situation?
Natsuhiko was the one to conduct himself well in the class. He had a fair amount of friends and nobody in particular hated him. It was for that reason that they were able to tease him like that. Well, that's cool, so he's not like an outcast or anything. But to the very end, Natsuhiko was merely exerting conscious control over his interpersonal relations to live a fulfilling school life. He tried not to make any needlessly deep relationships, and he didn't want to reveal too much of his private life either. Oh, he's that kind of protagonist. So, the goal is to get him to open up. I see.
That's just tiring.
That was how Natsuhiko thought, but not Mashiro. She would associate with anyone up front. She hated lies and lived with steadfast honesty. Which is probably why she could not understand Natsuhiko's worldly wisdom. And so, like always, Natsuhiko gave up.
まあいい。それ
You're
より
already
今日は
married.
どこへ？
Well, whatever. Anyways, where are we going today?
センター街のショッピングエリア。あそこのスーパーでセールやってんだ。
The shopping area on Center Street. Supermarkets are having a sale there.
そうか。そりゃ見逃せない。売り切れる前に行こう。
I see. Don't want to let that opportunity slip us by. Let's go before everything sells out.
We'll use the map function in the menu. Dang! Oh my god, look at a map of the city! And there's Labo with the lake right by it. Oh wow. That's cool. That is really cool. And there's his house right there. So there's two hospitals, I see. Azure Dragon Gate, dang. Oh, there's Wallace's house. It's even labeled. Yeah, they clearly intend you to do this after you do Route A. Yeah, the reason, exactly, Mr. Valdick. The reason why we haven't seen a Tsundere in this harem yet, it's because that Tsundere is Natsuhiko. And I think male Tsundere are some of the best ones. So, my favorites anyway. So that's really cool. Yeah! Okay. Two of them carried out their cliched household conversation as they left home school. After Rokume's Science City. I would love to live in a place called Science City. After leaving school, Natsuhiko and Mashiro took a bus to the heart of the city. Wow, they're not stopping with the school. Diggity dang dang. ASAP.
Comic Sans. They couldn't fit the whole thing there. Right beside the bus stop with the shopping area. Just a staggering amount of people. Oh god, it's already been 2 hours. I don't want to stop playing.
あーこりゃ混んでるね。
Yeah, it's so crowded.
でもせっかく来たんだし行こう。
But we came all this way, so we can't back down now.
補欠にいらすんばなんとやらだね。
Yeah. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. Da-da-do-do-do. Natsuhiko and Mashido marched in the shopping area in high spirits. About an hour later, upon exiting the building, Mashido stretched as she spoke.
いやーついつい買いすぎちゃったね。
Oh man, I sure splurged, huh? Oh, well, it's not my money.
買いすぎちゃったねじゃないよ。余計なものまで買いすぎだろ。
Oh, shut up. You bought too many unnecessary things, you know.
Natsuhiko complained, but his arm was burdened with bags. In addition to doing the groceries, Mashido was to stop by a second-hand toy shop in the shopping area and made some purchases there. Yes, let me say, okay, take this. No, it's a new Gunpla. Waiting for the Witch from Mercury, but that doesn't open until fucking October. Let's see. Oh, good. Oh, there's... Is that the Cubalite Pavilion? Oh my god! They finally have it in stock again!
Mashido!
She bought old out. Oh my god! Yes! She bought old anime figures and magazines, data discs. Oh, data discs. That's coming back from Remember11 again. And other various goods beyond Natsuhiko's comprehension.
まったく人に荷物持たせてると思って。
Jeez. Can't believe you're making me carry all this.
だって貴重なお宝がいっぱいあったんだよ。
Yeah, I couldn't help it. I had so many precious little treasures in there, you know.
例えばこのアニメーズ2020年4月号。
Check this April 2020 issue of Animes.
今じゃ伝説と呼ばれてる某アニメ監督の特集記事が載っててさ。
Here's a special feature article on that one now legendary anime director. You know the one. Mashido started talking about the 10-year-old anime magazine she just bought.
監督の代表作といえば国営放送アニメ超能力少女ビヨンドビヨンド。
The director's masterpiece is gonna be the national broadcast anime second girl Beyond Beyond.
その幻のラジオドラマ版が付録のデータディスクにまるっと収録。
And it's super rare radio drama. It's included on the magazine supplemental data disc.
さらに監督の貴重なインタビューと設定資料なども30ページ掲載。
And the season 20 pages of precious director interviews and production materials.
But you could find all this on the internet with a little bit of searching.
Natsuhiko, you know nothing about a collector's heart.
それが当時の定価で売ってるんだもの。これはもう買うしか。
And it was set at a less price. How could I not buy it?
すごいのかもしれないけど価値が全然わからない。
Well, that might be amazing, but I really don't understand its value at all.
Resale value, Natsuhiko, resale, and also value to my heart.
ダメだね夏彦。目の前にある大切なものが見えないなんてあなたは悲しい人ねだよ。
Oh my god, I gotta read G-Ace's comment. The legendary anime director, Coconut Fuyukawa, her anime about snowmen was a huge hit. Yes. That's no good, Natsuhiko. You cannot see the treasure that lies before your eyes. And that is what makes you a truly sad human being.
Is that a quote from an anime?
Well, technically.
なんだそれ。
What's that supposed to mean?
ビヨビヨの名台詞
I knew it!
例えば第13話にて
It's a famous quote from Bayo Bayo in anime episode 13!
Which season?
I don't know!
ああ、そうですか。どうでもいいけど。
Oh, I see. Not that I care.
He's supposed to be the... I think he's supposed to be the enthusiast. Yeah, the fuck right. Maybe, Mashiro should be the enthusiast. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious, Chase? There's no way that's true. Wait, is that a real anime? Beyond. Wait, what? How? The original Xbox, the 6 audio episode. What? They made a full fake anime for this game? Oh, and it was an Xbox 360 visual novel, just like fucking Steins Gate for some reason. Oh god, seriously. What the actual fuck? You know, I always have to wonder, to anime characters, what do they see when they watch anime? Does it look realistic to them? Like I always wonder that. Like, 'cause like when there's anime within an anime, they both kind of look the same. So does that to them like feel like? How do they tell the difference between that and like tokusatsu, for example? Like, does it look like realistic to them? Like, I really wish I know like how that looked to them. Let's see. What? I'm not gonna do anything yet. Let's see. One of Mashi's bad habits was that she frequently quoted lines from anime and manga. Without context, the lines they really didn't leave much of an impression. Most of these so-called famous quotes of hers were like that. That's insane, GAs. I can't believe they put visual novels on the fucking Xbox 360. Like, seriously. This deserves more attention, this game. Wow. I want... Let's see. I'll raise him a bit, but I definitely want more with Master. I love Master.
まったく、いい女子高生のくせにオタクなんだから。
Jeez Louise, for an upstanding high school girl, you're such an otaku.
そんな言葉市民権を得すぎて今や死語だもんね
That word's been so overused by the general public that it's obsolete now, you know. It's weeb. Get it together. Natsuhiko, you sound like an old fart.
まあ、いろいろと趣味を持っているのは、ちょっと羨ましい感じもするけどさ。
Well, I guess I do feel a bit jealous that you can have so many hobbies, though.
無趣味だもんね夏彦はどうこれを機に足を踏み入れるのは
You really don't have any hobbies, do you, Natsuhiko? Why not take this opportunity to get your feet wet?
漫画に映画ゲームにアニメいろいろと夏彦に教え込むのも楽しそうだな
I think it'd be fun to teach you everything there is to know about manga, movies, games, and anime!
わざわざ教え込まなくったって、少しは僕も知ってるぞ。子供の頃にはアニメを見てたからな。
Oh, you don't have to teach me everything. Even I know a little bit. I watched anime back when I was a kid, you know.
Oh, but there's so much more of it now! Seriously, there's like 50 animes per season! And you gotta watch them all! And to do that, you have to put it on friggin' twice double speed.
Really? But then how do you enjoy it like that?
Oh, it's not about enjoying the anime, it's about watching it so you can talk about it and complain about it with other people, fans online. Oh god.
超感
That doesn't
覚
make
戦
any
士
sense.
ビヨンダーとか、あとビヨンダーとか。
Like Esper Suit Beyonder and Beyonder.
ビヨンダーしか知らないじゃん。まあ夏彦、子供の頃あれ大好きだったもんね。
What you know is Beyond. Well, you did love it when you were a kid.
さすがにもうああいうの見たりはしないけどな。所詮はお子様向けだから。
Nowadays, children don't really watch all that sort of stuff anymore. I mean, it is just for kids after all.
Jeez, Natsuhiko, you know, it's that attitude that freaking America doesn't get any really decent action shows for adults until the fucking 2020s! Shut up with your backwards attitudes.
ああ、寂しいね。夏彦は少年の心を忘れちゃったんだね。
Oh, sad. You've forgotten you were a child, haven't you, Natsuhiko? Natsuhiko smiled wryly at Mashida's disappointment. She really got along with Natsuhiko as if she were an easygoing boy his age. She also had the disposition of a caring elder sister, and it wasn't uncommon at all for her to help him out.
She's a good kid. The only troubling thing about her is her otaku hobbies.
I am gonna be determined to get Natsuhiko with Mashido. Her natural boyishness seemed to have guided her in an increasingly peculiar direction as the years went by.
まあいいさ。それよりそろそろ帰ろう。荷物多いし。
I'll show you, Mashido. I mean, Natsuhiko. Watch it. I'll go one day to a big fancy place and get all dolled up, and then you'll have one of those moments where you go, "Oh, Moshiro, blimey, I didn't know you were so cute and hot. I want to make out with you for 5 hours, by golly. And then we'll live and live happily ever after."
Well, whatever. More importantly, we should get going soon. We've got a lot to carry, too.
ああ、そうだね。ごめん。
Oh, right, sorry. The two of them headed to the nearby bus stop.
次のバスいつ？
When's the next bus?
10分後くらいだね。
Let's see. Looks like I'll be here in about 10 minutes.
よかった。そんなに待たなくて済むな。
I am determined to get these two together by the end of this route.
Good. We won't have to wait very long then.
The two of them stood there and waited for the bus. Mashida whispered, gazing at the city.
それにしてもさ、平日なのに人多すぎだよね。
Man, there were so many people here today for a weekday.
最近町の人口自体が増えてるっていうからな。
I guess it's because the city population itself has been growing recently.
Natsuhiko looked around the surrounding cityscape. Rokame City was a small provincial city. A small provincial city. However, it was home to more than 300 research facilities and over 10,000 researchers. She's a cutie but a funny girl, that Mashiro. Ah, jeez. Okay. It was a research university town leading in Japan's cutting-edge science. The facilities covered a broad range of topics, some key examples being nuclear power, biology, physics, medicine, life sciences, environmental science and technology, space research and development, natural disaster prevention, computer science, materials engineering, laser engineering, clean energy, nanotechnology. Or get your degree in business management or accounting. And finally, BC. nuclear power and BC research in particular received copious amounts of national funding and were thus heavily pushed. Despite energy deficiencies being a global issue, no country had secured a supply of safe and high-quality energy. Traditional nuclear power generation had been carried out worldwide until the early 21st century, but was no longer acceptable. Innovative results, including the quick implementation of nuclear fusion, were expected. And for that reason, both the government and researchers fervently focused on nuclear power research. BC, on the other hand, garnered focus for a completely different reason. BC research was still an extremely undeveloped field full of uncertainties and its underlying theories. But the unknown cannot be left unknown for long. It was uncertain which ways research would progress, but it was said that the possibilities were endless. So from a scientific perspective, the secrets of BC had to be unraveled post-haste! And to that end, both BC researchers and communicators alike were treated favorably in the city in terms of taxation and except when they were experimented on. Oh yeah, no, Machida totally owns a Dakimakura of Natsuhiko. Likewise, Natsuhiko and Machida both were beneficiaries of such efforts.
やっぱりコミュニケーターの数も増えてるのかな。
So, do you think the number of communicators has grown too? Actually, the Dakimakura was originally of like a character from Beyond Beyond, but she took a picture of Natsuhiko's face and stapled it to the face of the character. So it's like the character, it's like a super buff, heroic anime boy body, but it has Natsuhiko's face from a random picture on it. So, do you think the number of communicators has grown too?
らしいよ。まあ僕らにとっては住みやすい街だからな。
Seems so. Though you got to admit, this is a nice city for us to live in.
I would love to live there. There was a city of communicators. The city as a whole hardly had any of the untargeted telepathy conversations that the school had. Misuse of BC was prohibited by city ordinance, with the premise of Rokume Academy and certain few other institutions being the only exceptions. One or two violations would go overlooked, but any intolerable misuse would soon earn you detention and reproval.
まあ賑わうのはいいことだ。少なくとも寂れるよりはさ。
Well, I guess it's a good thing for the city to prosper. Better than being lonely, I guess.
そうだね。私もこの街は好きだよ。科学と超能力の街って
God, Machiro, you're the best! You are the absolute best! That's the exact reason why I love it. Yeah, I love this city too! It's like a town of science and ESP. Doesn't that sound cool? Like some straight out of sci-fi?
豊かで治安も良くて言うことなしだよね。
It's an affluent society with high public order. What more can I say?
そうだな。一点を除けばな。
Yes. Though there is one thing that bothers me.
Natsuhiko gazed at the map provided at the bus stop he spoke. Depicted at the edge of the map was a large hexagonal building.
一点を除けば
And what's that one thing?
なあ、ラボのことを除けば。
Well, to be honest, it's Labo.
Right as Natsuhiko began to speak, he spotted something beyond the map and gasped.
どうしたの？
Oh, something wicked this way comes. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, you know what? I'm gonna leave it here. I think this is I think this is a good place to stop for now. Yeah. So, yeah, it looks like something big is about to happen. Oh my god, you guys, this is awesome already. A very different vibe from Rude, but I am rooting for Mashiro. 1,000,000,000%. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Seriously. This game absolutely deserves more attention. It's not fair. Fucking hell. God. I love it. I really love it. I am 1,000,000,000% rooting for Mashiro. Mashiro all the way. Alright, you guys. So, until next time, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.